Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, my lovely brothers and sisters all over the world. I remain Mr. Ezeaku Ejiofor. I am the founder of Igbos Love Themselves Charity Foundation, as well as a freedom fighter fighting against the atrocity and poverty that Christianity religion are installing in our land in daily basis, trying to blindfold our next generation to come so that black man will remain in darkness forever and ever, while hoping for a sky daddy created to us by one of our worst enemy on this planet Earth, the people who dealt with us, who killed our ancestors, who killed our pregnant moms, who chained our able-bodied men and used them as slavery, who used our newborn babies to feed crocodiles, who used the name of the ship called Jesus Lubeck to come and took black slaves to their land in the olden days, and later came back and told us that their brother died for us, which is fiction and even a crime against humanity. For I, Ezeaku, that I am from Africa, I am from Biafra land, I am from Igbo land, and I will be expecting my God to come from abroad. And somebody will tell me that my God come from abroad. So that is a crime against humanity. So please, I want you to watch this video, and I am happy that a lot of us are waking up. I want you to watch this video.
Yeah, now with time ndị China ji akụziri ụmụ ha ka esi arụ kọmputa arụ moto ka ụmụaka be anyị ji wee nọrọ na-ekpere Maria na anwụ na-achasa ụmụaka be anyị brain lee ya future hope mmadụ dị ihe na ebe ha na-ekpere Maria pray for ya.
Yeah, for those who cannot understand Igbo language, I really commend our brother who did this video. Thank you so much. We are waking up gradually. These are thousands of our children who are protesting during the day that Chinese are busy teaching their children how computers, this device you are watching me with, the phones, the clothes you are putting on today, including the eyelashes you are fixing as a religious woman in Africa. These are the moment, the time that Chinese children are into science and technology, learning on how to develop this world in 2050, learning on how to make billions of naira through common ceiling fan, they will manufacture in 2050 and sell it to you in Black Africa. During the time that the whole Western world are busy learning how they will bring prosperity and remove poverty in their land, our children are being introduced, leading in a massive, should I call it rally or whatever, to tell the people living around that there is somebody called Virgin Maria and the Jesus from abroad. And the worst thing about it is that 95% of these children you are seeing here, many of them goes to bed with empty stomach because of poverty in their family. Many of them don't have access to go to hospital while they are sick. A lot of them here, the road that leads to their communities are death trap, waiting to kill them, including me and all of you Mughals over there that don't want to reason. Thousands of them here, their parents are in the hospital, dying because of 10,000 naira to buy drugs. Many of them, their mother is battling with cancer of the breast. They don't even have money to go to the hospital that is being owed by the same church, talk less of what, applying chemotherapy to the breast cancer. Thousands of them, their relation, their siblings are suffering with kidney problem, kidney disease, kidney failure. And the religion leaders don't even care about the welfare of these kids. What they care is on how to program the parents of these kids so that the parents will bring these kids out to come and protest about Virgin Mary from abroad and Jesus, which no children in Italy does today. Where Pope is in Rome, you can never see their children doing this shit in broad daylight. You can never see this, the children of Germans, London, France, Italy, Norway, including Portugal, that brought the Bible to Africa. You can never see their kids doing this shit. This is what we are fighting to stop. That our children should go into science and technology. We cannot survive without science and technology. Jesus is not in anywhere to help a black man. It never existed to help a human being. European just created it to break your backbone so that you cannot question them the reason why they kill 48 million people in our land. So that you cannot question them the reason why they chain us like animals. We have quickly forgot all those things. The reason why they rape our young ladies. The reason why they cut the fingers of our young girls. That is why they created a name and told you that that name is above every other name. That the name God you worship in your land gave birth to that name in abroad, and he died for you over there. And they brought the story through aeroplane and picture. The name still that is above every other name refused to appear in Africa and show himself that I want to die for you guys, or I even die for you guys. No, all of them, he kept silent. Now a black man here, religion have lied to them that the only way they will succeed is by praying to Jesus, asking Jesus to protect them. You are praying for protection in a community that don't have a good road, security, light, camera. These are the secret of protection of the Canadian citizen, not prayer. These are the secret of protection in the land that gave you a Bible today, not prayer. Do you get me? So this is what we are trying, preaching, Maka Omena Nabuzi Ezeaku, so that we all should go back to our origin, to our root, to our way of life. Prayer is not a handwork in Igbo land during the time of our ancestors. They raise up the collar, thank the Almighty Creator. Within 4 or 5 minutes, they move to work. They believe in work. But here is where Jesus chooses whom to bless and whom to remain in dustbin. They are the one Jesus have chosen to bless through in dustbin. This is this story in this 21st century. If we did not stop this thing, and the only way we can stop this shit is by what? Bringing our children together to preach Omen and Abuzi Ezeaku to them. Our inherited tradition, Africa inherited way of life. Understand? Believing that man is God to man. Believing that the Creator has done everything equal to every living human being on this planet Earth. At least to let our people know the importance of science. Our ancestors know what science is all about. Science comes through your brain. It is through the science that they detect the soup you are eating today. The ofe onugbu we are eating today is not easy for our ancestors to know the one called onugbu leaf and locate the one called cocoyam, ede. Do you get me? They mix it together, it becomes soup. Not cocoyam never relates with the onugbu, but they are the one who use their sense of reason and bring it together, join and make it become a soup. Our ancestors had lighting their bushes, using fire to cook food in the olden days. Do you get me? How do they produce that light? You don't want to know, because a Chinese man have started producing lighter to you. That is exactly what they are doing to you now. They are programming these children now to keep on wandering in the stream, moving around, so that in 2050, when these children will grow old, even if any of them who might survive them because of sickness or whatever, because poverty is everywhere, So when they grow old now, they cannot know how the secret of the production of the items which Chinese are going to produce in that 2050 to come. Now they will start hating their ancestors. By then, you now programming them as their parents. They will even call you evil. Understand? They will call you evil, just like. They will still want to use prayer to develop what Chinese will develop in 2050, and their children are into the classroom now studying it practical. Look at what we are studying practical. To pray Kene Maria Jupiter na gra Jupiter where Jupiter na Enugu ko ni Igbo Ariam Jupiter na ebe na Enugu ko na Abia ko ni Imo ko na Ebonyi be ko na Jupiter ebe Fulani na egbugi Boko Haram na egbugi agụ na egbugi enwe hozi enwe ho na ọgwụ Kene Maria na Jupiter na ebe gịnị ko megwo ologo onye isi ojii kpọrọ nne na nna ya zụrụ ya ndị asị maka foto onye ọcha gburu nne na nna gị. Wake up. Let us catch our children. Let us catch them young. This thing is not going to develop our land. Kudos to you, our brother, who made this video. I love you from the deep of my heart. Together we can achieve this struggle. We need to go into science and technology. That is what our ancestors used to detect everything, even the name of the villages we bear today. When the Germans abused tagging their villages names, our ancestors did. When the France are busy detecting the food they are eating today, our ancestors did the same thing. Now, when it is time for us as well to use the same brain to detect how this phone are being produced, and television and car and ceiling fan, electric bulb, transformer, we choose to use prayer to revive a dead transformer made in China. You know, because Bible and Jesus story has taken away our sense of reasoning through the handwork of bandits called reverend and pastors in Nigeria, criminals. They are the worst enemy you have on this planet Earth, because they feed you with lies in daily basis. So thank you once again. We'll keep on fighting to make sure our land becomes better than the Europeans who engaged us in this poverty till date. I love you. I remain Mr. Ezeaku Ejiofor.